everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a video that I have kind of done before. So it's the baby names video, like the baby names that I love but won't be using video, but it's a little bit different. So these are like my current favorite like names, I guess. I don't really know, but this is more of like a tag than just like baby names that I love that I won't use type of thing, if that makes any sense. So there's like actually some questions for this tag. Obviously that's what a tag is, but yeah, so but it also involves like me talking about some names that I like. So yeah, I thought I would just do this video again, since it's been a while since I did the first baby names video. So yeah, but anyway, so the first question is, what's a name you love but are too scared to use? So the name that I love but I'm too scared to use is the name Elsa. So I love the name Elsa so much, obviously just because of Frozen, because I had never heard of that name before Frozen, and I love it so much. I think it is such a pretty name, and I would just be too scared to use it because people would be like, oh, you obviously named your child after a Disney movie, like a Disney character. I don't know, I just love the name Elsa so much. I think it is such a pretty name, and yeah, I just love it, and that's why I chose it for like the answer of this question, because it's just super pretty, and it's like Elsa's one of my favorite characters from Frozen and from like the whole Disney franchise, because I just think what she like represents is like really awesome. So yeah, I just love her so much, and I just love that name so much. So that is a name that I love, but like I'm too scared to use. So yeah. Alright, so the next question is favorite name from your family tree. So this is kind of a hard one because I don't know anyone's names past like my grandparents, so that's like a really weird thing, I know, but I don't know anything about my family tree, so I'm just gonna go right up until like my grandparents. So I only have like my grandmas on each side. I don't have any of my grandpas, they both passed away before I was born, but I really like my nanny's name, who my nanny is my dad's mom, so we call her Nanny, and then we call my mum's mum Nana. So yeah, my nanny's name is Sylvia, and I just love that name so much. I think it is so pretty and so like unique, and no one that I know these days has a name like that has the name Sylvia, so I just really like that, and yeah, I just love the name Sylvia because of that reason. And obviously it's my nanny, sorry, and like obviously I love her a lot, so I don't know, I just love that name, and I think it is so pretty, and I've like again never heard of it like before like my nanny. So yeah, obviously it's a really old name, Sylvia, but I don't know, I think it'd be super cute if someone named their little daughter Sylvia, and you could like nickname her Sylvie, and I just think it would just be so cute. So yeah, I really like that name. Alright, so the next one, what unpopular name do you think should make a comeback? So I love the name Audrey. So I think Audrey is such a cute name, and there's also another name that is kind of like it, but it's Aubrey. It's just like Audrey with like a B, and I just love those two names, and I just think it would be so cute to name your little girl Audrey or Aubrey, and I just love how like old-fashioned they sound, and I like kind of love old-fashioned names, so that's why there's quite a few of them on this list. But yeah, I just love the name Audrey so much, and I just think it would be so cute, and yeah, I just love it. Like there would be so many like possibilities for like middle names for Audrey, like you can do Audrey Jane or like Audrey May or something like that, just something super cute, and I think that would be adorable. So yeah, that's like a name that I love that I think it should make a comeback. So yeah, I just love the name Audrey so much, it's so cute. Alright, next one, what name did you love growing up? So the name that I loved growing up, English words, I can't talk today for some reason. So the name that I loved growing up was Jasmine. I like loved that name so much, and I hadn't even like seen like you would think it would be because of Aladdin, but I hadn't seen Aladdin up until like recently, so like a few years ago. Like I didn't watch Aladdin when I was younger, so yeah, I like knew of like Aladdin and Jasmine, but I don't know, I just loved the name Jasmine so much, and I just always wished that my name was Jasmine. I just think, again, it is such a pretty name, and yeah, I just love that name so much. So yeah, Jasmine is definitely the name that I loved the most growing up. Alright, so the next one is, what's your favorite 1-syllable and 4-syllable names? So this was really hard. So I chose a boy and a girl's name because I have like a lot of girls' names on this list and like no boys' names. So for a boy, I love the name Luke. I think it's just so simple and cute, and you can't really like make up a nickname for it. I guess Lou, or like I think that's like the only name you could nickname you could come up with, Luke, but I don't really like that. So I don't know, I just like Luke so much. It's nice and simple and sweet, and yeah, so Luke for a boy's name. And then for the 4-syllable name, I've chosen a girl's name, and it is Eleonora. I just think that is so cute and so pretty. I love the name so much, and you don't really hear it that often. Like you hear Luke quite a lot these days, but you never hear Eleonora. And I feel like if I had a girl, I would name her Eleonora, and like it is just so pretty, and oh, I just love it so much. So yeah, Eleonora is for sure one of my like favorite names. So I just love it so much. It's so cute. Alright, next one. Which of your friends / celebrities has the name that gives you the most envy? So like some of my friends from high school already have like had babies, which I think is so weird, but I'm not like super close to them, so I'm not gonna like choose any of them. So I went with family instead of friends. So for family, my cousin just had a baby. She had her baby in November, I think. Yeah, in November. And she named her Nora, and her middle name is Jane, so Nora Jane. I just think that is the cutest name. I know that I'm saying that about all of these names, but Nora Jane, I just love that so much, and it's just so old school. And Nora is another name that you don't hear that often, and I just love that name so much, and she like totally suits it. She is definitely Nora Jane, and she is like the cutest baby ever. Like she is so like calm, and she is just like so chill, and she is just so cute, and she is definitely a Nora Jane. Like I just love that so much. So yeah, Nora Jane for like my family. And then for a celebrity, I love the name Isla, as in Isla Fisher. I've always loved that name. Like I think it is so like unusual, and not many people have it. Like if I was like choosing like the name for my child, I would want to choose a name that like is not very popular and not very well known, and I feel like Isla is one of those names. Like it is kind of known, but it's like not a very popular name that you hear these days. Like you would not like hear someone like call for their child, like if you were in a shop or something, you wouldn't expect them to say Nora, like if that makes sense. But I'm not Nora, Isla, sorry. But yeah, it's like not a very common name, and I just like love that. So I chose Isla for that reason, because again, it's really pretty, and you can't really like give Isla like any nicknames. Like you can't really have like a nickname with Isla. So yeah, I just really like that, so that's why I chose that one. Alright, so the next one is favorite name based on your favorite season. So my favorite season is summer. So I love the name Summer. I know that Christina Aguilera has named her daughter Summer, which is so cute. I love like when celebrities name their children like after like, I don't know, like the seasons. Like you can have your like child's name be winter or autumn. I think that would be so cute. But I just love Summer. I think it is so cute. And again, I know I've said that about every single name on this list, but I love Summer so much. But I like would definitely think that Summer would be a cute name for a little girl. And again, you can't really like give it a nickname as well, which I think is good. You can't like have like a really bad nickname with it. So yeah, I just love it. And like Summer, oh, just like imagine like a little Summer like just running around. Oh, so cute. Alright, so the next question is a favorite name based from your favorite movie. So this was really hard because I don't really have a specific favorite movie. I have a lot of different favorite movies. But I remembered that in The Greatest Showman, the PT Barnum, he has 2 daughters, and they're named Helen and Caroline. And I love the name Caroline so much. I also love it from the Vampire Diaries. One of the main characters is Caroline, and I just, again, that's another name that you don't really hear these days. Like within our generation, you don't really hear the name Caroline. So I just love that so much, and yeah, it's like really pretty, and yeah, you can't really, like, again, you can't really make up a nickname of it, and I like having names that you can't really make like an awful nickname from, so because sometimes like my nickname like tends to be Georgie or George, and I kind of like don't really like that. Like my uncle calls me George all the time, like it's really weird, but yeah, so I just like names where you can't really give them a nickname and just like say their like proper name, and yeah, I just really like Caroline because it's just so cute and so nice. So yeah, alright, so the next one is a name connected with your favorite food. So this was really hard because I have a lot of favorite foods, but I love cheese, and I know this will sound like really weird, but I love cheese. Cheese is one of my favorite foods. So I kind of looked this up to see like if there was anything that you could name like after like food, so, and I found like with cheese you can name someone Brie, like as in Brie Larson, you know, Brie Larson the actress, so, and then it's like connected with cheese, like the cheese Brie, so it's like spelled B-R-I-E, and I think that is like a really nice name. I kind of liked the name Brie. I think it's like a kind of weird name, like it's kind of like Brienne, but then you take away the N and it's just Brie. I don't know, I feel like Brie is, again, not a very common name these days. Like it was kind of back in the day, but now, again, you don't really hear Brie that very often, but I do like Brie, but I like the version spelled B-R-I-E instead of B-R-E-E. I like the other one better, so yeah. Alright, so the last question is a name associated with your hometown. So this was quite hard to do because I don't know, there were quite a few famous people from Brisbane, but not that many. So then I remembered that the Veronicas, like the sister band, the Veronicas, are from Brisbane. So their names are Jessica and Lisa, and they're twins. So I like just chose that for that reason, just because I didn't really know any other people like famous enough from Brisbane, so I just chose them. So yeah, Jessica and Lisa from the Veronicas are from Brisbane, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I used to listen to the Veronicas so many times when I was younger, like when I was growing up, and they've kind of made a comeback recently, but I haven't really listened to any of their new stuff, but I used to listen to them, like their first album, like a lot back in the day. So yeah, those were the only ones that I could think of that were like famous enough, like from Brisbane. So yeah, so that is the end of the tag. So if you guys want to do this tag yourself, I will put the questions in the description box below. So yeah, I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I know it's very random, but I just wanted to do this video, so yeah, because it's been a while since I did the first one. So yeah, a bit of an update, I guess. But I'm going to head off for now. So again, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next week for another video. Alright, bye guys.